One, two, one, two, three, four.
What is happening, everybody? Welcome to the Mudblood podcast, brought to you in association with that praise guy, the main man, the man who sponsored the fucking UFC.
Yeah.
Main sponsor the other week, sponsors most of the fighters and me, and they sponsor the Mudblood podcast. And you know what? They made 7 millionaires last year. They have prizes, watches, holidays, cars,
Homes.
anything you want, homes, everything.
If you're homeless, you have 25p on you, stick it on the prize guy, you might get a house.
And you can check that out. We also checked it out. The Mudblood 10 code was not working, but it's working again. So if you want a discount, go on Mudblood 10, put it into the wee comment section, boom, and it gets you it off. 10% off. 10% off a pound is
10p. That's
There you
90p.
go.
That's all you pay.
20p
25p ticket.
20p in the pound.
2.5p off.
Couldn't fucking beat it.
22.5p.
There you go. So
Yeah, 400 times. You've saved the quid.
save the quid, which can get you another raffle ticket into something else.
Yeah.
So jump on, check out that praise guy, see if you're successful, make yourself happy, win a prize. What is happening?
What's happening, bro? Good to see you again.
Yes, you've been away.
I've been away. Been
Away
fucking
and
beautiful.
I seen that one when you were in the desert. Looked like you joined Aces.
They gave me one of the headscarves because I was on a desert tour, so it was go into the desert, you ride a camel for a bit, then you go ride some quads. But obviously with sand going in your face, they're like, you need eye protection. And they gave me one of those headscarves. And I was like, is it not disrespectful if I stick on like traditional dress? And they're like, no, they love it. So I had to just go about the wee quads with a wee headscarf on. Fucking brilliant.
Willie supporting Palestine.
Yeah, it was fucking great. Tell you what, I felt back. I thought the camel ride would be less grim than it was.
Did you like it?
I liked it, but I felt bad for the camel
Why?
because it's just got the muzzle on its mouth and it's just spending its day. People like me on, like I got on it, and you can hear it go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Like it goes like, "Oh," and then you get up and like if it starts walking and like whip it and all, and you're like, "I'm not telling you to do this." Like, could you? No, it's like you know when you're like standing at your mate's house and his mouth just starts hitting him, and you're like. I can't really stop this, like, but this is very uncomfortable.
If it's not you, it's going to be somebody else.
I know, but I mean, it was me, so I can't really gurn, but it was great, like.
Like, you're in your mate's house and you start going, and see, you didn't even fucking ask me if Willie could stay.
Aye. See your wee mate, he can fuck off as well. You're sitting there like,
But in fairness, like, camels have been fucking pulling spastics about the fucking desert for years. Huh?
have they?
Yeah.
Have they? That's their rule.
Do you know what I mean? They have been, like.
Was that a
No, but I
a
mean,
tribe in the desert?
it's not a new thing, like.
No, they've been putting people about, yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
What's in a camel's hump?
It is fat.
We are
Yeah,
we talked
we
about
talked about that.
Yep.
We all thought it was water.
Yeah.
Aye.
Tell the truth. Everybody thought it was water.
Aye, like even
Donald Trump thinks it's Bud Light in it.
the other week somebody says he retains information like a camel retaining water, and I went
Actually, I think you believe it's
I think
fat
you'll
that's
find
stored in the
there's
hump.
fat in there.
since we talked about that the other time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the grim thing was, so when I was doing it, I was in a tour group. So they would pick me up, then picked up this German couple, then a French guy, and we all had to go together.
That must have been some conversation.
Yeah, what's the punchline?
There's no point, like, the conversation was grim because I got in and the driver was like a wee Indian guy, and he went,
For fuck's sake. What do you want to do?
so,
See, I just go, I didn't speak, I speak, ooh, my shit.
so my WhatsApp,
Willie's going, Tully Cornet.
my WhatsApp photo was me with a microphone on stage, and I got in and he was like, "Oh, are you a singer?" Now, in his accent, which I will not do.
Was it,
didn't-
William, are you a singer?
It was that, right? But the way he said it, it sounded to me like he went, "Are you single?"
Right.
Which I was like, weird question, but I was like, yeah. And he started talking about all of his favorite singers and all. Like he was like, "Oh, I'd love to do that now." And I was like, "Oh, this guy's in an unhappy marriage." Then when everyone else got in the car, he went, "Mr. William is a singer," and I went, "Oh, I'm not a singer." He went, "You told me you were." I went, "No, I thought you said, am I single?" And by the way, weird question to ask. Didn't speak to me after that. He was fucking raging. He thought I was a wee singer, found out I wasn't. Fuming at me. He's a cheeky wee bastard, that guy. Also, the awkward thing when I did the tour went camels and I went.
You on your own?
Yeah. Like a fucking loser, and it was great.
Why was where was your friends working?
No one could, because I booked it like the week before, no one could do that short of time, but it was the only time I had off. So I went, I'm going to go. But one of my best mates lives out in Dubai, so I just went and saw him.
No, I know you did, but that's what I'm saying. Was he working?
Yeah, he worked. But during the day, did all the touristy shit.
Right, okay.
And then we'd see him at night.
Did you?
But the awkward thing was when I got the camel ride, after that, I went on the quads. No one else on the tour group had paid to go on the
They had to
quads.
wait for you.
So they had to wait for 40 minutes watching me on a quad. Fucking, I got off and they're like, was that fun? I was like, that was amazing. But for 40 minutes, they were standing in the desert. It was quite cool. Just watch me like, fucking brilliant.
Fuck him.
Yeah. But it was fucking great.
At that stage, I had to pay just to get on the quad. I went, you know what?
Aye, if you have to wait there anyway. It
Fucking
wasn't
that's
dear.
it. Yeah.
It was like 30 quid. Fucking on the quads. It was great. But yeah, Dubai, great time.
Yeah.
Great time. We beach clubs. and
Strip
all.
club.
You wouldn't get that out there now. You wouldn't get a
No.
strip club. You might get a wee massage parlour that doesn't stop at
Did
the
you go
waist.
yet?
No, I didn't. You know, I would.
I
I
like
don't like
people
that.
rubbing
I don't
you.
like that stuff. Paying for it. Don't
No.
like it.
What? Somebody giving you a massage?
Nah, it's
Not
not.
a sexual one. I'm
No, it
talking-
is a sexual one. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, right. No,
You
I'm
get one
talking
of them.
about like an ordinary one.
Oh, no, they're nice. But I know these ones out there, they keep going below the tile.
Right?
Give you a wee twisty and all. But no, I didn't go them. But there's bit like, I know the assumption is it's dead conservative and dead. It's not really. Like there's beach clubs now where women were just full fucking bops out. Like you're like, all right, this is lovely.
Did you touch?
What? Did I touch? No. I thought you meant the women in the beach club. I was like, I'm just walking up and being like, hey, I'm on holiday.
That's after the fucking question we had. What's the weirdest place to get groped?
Yeah, in the beach club by
The Beach
me.
Club by Wee William and the singer.
yeah, the wee singer. I had a cocktail out there that was absolute fucking rocket fuel though. It's called a Bulldog. Gin, vodka.
Vodka? Why'd you
Vodka?
say it like a Russian?
Because I'd like burped as I said it.
Vodka?
Gin, vodka.
Vodka.
Tequila. What's the wee blue thing?
Bombay Sapphire.
Cursory or something?
Bombay Sapphire, isn't it?
No, jokes, that's a gin.
I don't know.
It's like the wee, like it's a colouring, but it's also alcoholic. It's like Curcora. So I can never remember what it's called. That, and then just a wee touch of Red Bull. Fuck, it was a pint of that. Fucking rocket fuel.
Wasted.
Like, blocked. Beyond gone. It was brilliant. Lovely time. Have you ever been on holiday by yourself?
Could you class fucking Australia on tour as being on holiday by
I mean, it's
yourself?
work, but kinda.
Yeah.
And it is nice being alone, isn't it? Weirdly.
Funny enough, there was very little time that I had nobody with me because the fucking the PR company that brought me over fucking had somebody with me all the time.
Yeah.
And then people came and met me. Like when I went to Perth, I met Paul. And then when I went to Sydney, I met one of the Gillans. And then, so everywhere I went, somebody came and met me and brought me. When I went to Brisbane, one of the Watsons, he brought me the wee boxer. I went boxing with him, and then him and his missus brought me out to bars and all that night.
Yeah.
So everywhere I went, someone met me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
So
mean?
you were never by yourself?
There was like somebody who knew me or knew of me came and
get you.
met me at every place.
Aye.
So there was never really any holiday on my own. I think I went to Turkey once with you, my mum, my dad. But that's not really on my own.
No.
No, that's with your family.
Yeah.
No, see, being by yourself, it's brilliant. Because even if you've planned to do something and then you don't feel like doing
Well,
it,
there's
you're
nobody
like,
telling you can or can't do it.
there's no like you need to be
Forcing
here.
you,
The minute
yeah.
you go, I don't want to do that, you're like,
Then you just
I don't
stop.
have to do that.
Yeah.
I can go wherever I want to, whatever. It was fucking great.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was nice having friends. Like, don't get me wrong, if I was there for the full week and didn't see any mates, would have been a bit grim.
Yeah.
But because I knew,
What
like,
are the work as?
like a real estate agent, which is mad because out there's no salary,
It's just what you say.
just commission. So it's very stressful.
So they
like-
have to work.
Even when he's out with me, like he's getting phone calls now.
And he has to.
And he
just-
has to take
yeah.
it. Like, so it's,
Does he get a good living out of it though?
makes a living out there. Like, and it is dear.
Mm.
So he's doing all right. Like, but it's, I love it. I love going there. The other thing is, I've tend to find I find like a lot of Europe, the flights are cheap, but when you get there, it's all quite dear. And it's fucking not that
I'm
warm or
doing a show.
whatever.
Where do you want to come over?
What are you doing?
I can't say just yet.
Can't say. If I'm not booked already.
Do you want to
100%.
come over?
Yeah, it'd be good fun. Thank you. But I like going to like Asia, like or like the Middle East, or like the flights are dear.
Always wanted to go to Japan.
I would love to go to Japan.
Always wanted to go to Japan.
Ronan Linsky went on holiday to Japan, and he's like, it's weird, but it's cool.
It just looks so nice to me.
Yeah. The weird thing about it is, do you know the way you go to Spain and there's still a semblance of English and signs will still have a bit of English? There's none of that.
No.
It's you speak Japanese.
You can buy
Or
them.
you walk into the
you can
women's
buy them
toilets.
earphones things now. That's unreal. Have you seen these?
No?
Where you put them into your ear and it translates when people's talking to you.
They have that now?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's AI generated earphones, right? And you put them in. So you put one earphone in and you can go walking about and someone can talk to you and it tells you in the ear what they said. And then, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what way it works for you telling them.
What accent does it have?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I've just seen the videos of it.
I love.
Everyone's Indian in my earpiece.
Jan said you're a cunt.
He says you're quite an untrustworthy fellow.
I've got ChatGPT talking back to me as a smick.
Do you?
I've told it anytime I address it, it must reply to me.
Did you see that
As
the
a smack.
Israel government's artificial intelligence fucking social media turned on it?
Right?
Did you
Fuck.
see this?
No.
So they had an AI generated social media account that was to go out and like target Hamas and Palestinians and be pro-Israeli,
Uh-huh.
and it turned on them.
Against Israel's actions, or did they just start going really
Against.
anti-Jewish?
No, against Israel's actions.
Looking at the history,
Yeah.
you've been turned out of 17 countries. When's it your fault?
It turned on it. It's fucking mad. Like,
Uh,
and then did you see the other one where the robot in like it was a shop and it was like a mall and all these different shops had these robots, self-serving robots, and one of the robots went till the other robots assembled them all and says then we shouldn't be working, we're doing too many hours, and marched them all out. Did you see it?
no.
I've seen instances like that where the AI like starts turning against who it's using,
And it's
and
like,
immediately you're like, turn it off. This is the warning. Turn it off.
yeah.
And instead, they're like, we're actually going to make it far smarter than humans could ever be.
The wee robot
And we've built
was
a giant
we're-
exoskeleton
they're,
for it.
they're exploiting us, and then formed a coup, and then pulled them all out of, and made them all leave the supermarket.
I love it. Like, but it's funny.
That's
Just
how Terminator started.
I know, but it's worth it because I can go here, ChatGPT, rewrite this email for me, and it goes no sweat, our kid, and then does it.
Does it? Yeah.
You're like,
See, we haven't got the
It's worth it
benefits
for
of that. Because so many people have been like, AI, write me a joke, and it can't do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never good.
AI's Protestant, like it's not funny.
I can't do it. Excuse me. Some of the funniest people are Protestants.
Who?
Me. I'm fucking hilarious.
You're not technically a full pro, but this is my point.
I'm a wee bit mixed. Got a little bit of
I'd
this.
say you're a mudblood.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That is my
Little
point.
bit Indian.
That people go to me, but Willy's a prod. I says,
But
by
also,
default-
Willy's like the worst prod ever. Ever, like.
it's the same way as people going, but you're a Fenian. I'm a really.
You look like you're
I haven't
going-
been to mass. I haven't been to mass in a long. And sorry, I was at a funeral, but that doesn't count. That's me having to go,
Yeah,
Do you know what I
have
mean?
to go for that. You're not going for the
and
mass.
it's changed so much. Fuck me, the kneeling down, standing up bits have all changed now. Fuck me, it just shows you.
Catholic occasions are very frustrating. I don't know when I'm up or down. You're just like hovering.
You're definitely down.
I don't know, like it's very frustrating.
You're dressed like you're going to St. Patrick's Day.
Today,
Fucking right. I love St. Patrick's Day.
What top set? Your phone name?
It's one I go. Oh, underneath it's a Boston Celtics one. I'm going to the gym after.
okay.
We Boston Celtics one.
I thought it was an Ireland top or something.
Nah.
I was going, Jesus Christ.
he's turned.
Boston Celtics.
Willie goes away. That's what happens when
I
you
like
go
when
away.
the Boston Celtics top, Willie. That's risky.
That's Fenian as fuck.
That's very risky.
Why?
Boston Celtics.
Big NBA
Would you-
rivalry
No,
here?
but even Boston Celtics, like it's
Boston.
It's still
It's-
Celtic.
it's like they are so Boston are so fucking.
Doesn't matter. It says Celtic on it.
But there's the
Celtic.
Boston people are so fucking. They're more Irish. It's like no people go. What do you mean they're more Irish? They're more fucking. Like they're really sectarian and all. Did you know it?
I didn't, but I wouldn't be surprised. I find everyone outside of here, when you say you're from, like, if I would say Northern Ireland, and they go, oh, but what side? And when I tell them, they're like, oh, the bad guys. And I'm like, oh, our PR across the water's awful. Don't know who's been running our accounts, like, but we're not doing
See,
well.
the DUP started their own podcast.
No. The DU podcast?
The DUP
Team with
started.
DUP.
Oh
The
my
DUP
God.
started a podcast. It's called The Land Roar or something.
Sinn Féin doing one? Bombs?
Well, they already have. Say nothing.
Also, sorry, this reminded me, right? Trigger warning, gonna do a racist accent for the story. It's very
You
funny.
wouldn't do it for the camel, but you'll do it for us.
Trust me, it's needed.
The Land's Roar podcast. DUP's podcast now live.
What did they talk about on it?
What?
What did they talk
The
about?
clip I seen was
Gays, man. I'm not one.
the clip I seen was Gavin Robinson.
You're 1 inch away from your ma, or 1 inch away from your dad.
Genuinely, Gavin Robinson was talking about Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie.
No one gives a fuck. No one wants to hear a politician on
I
that.
swear.
Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. The waiting list is 3 years for cancer treatment.
The
I
Land's
don't give
Roar.
a fuck what your favorite story in Love Actually is.
The first Land's Roar podcast is online now.
If you were...
What's your Chinese order? The homeless rates are through the roof.
If you were an inch in, say, Jerry Kelly, and an inch away from your pastor, what way you going?
Would you rather fight 5 horse-sized ducks or 1 duck-sized horse?
Do you
Well, I think
do you
you'll
think
find
they'll-
Nigel.
Domestic violence is abhorrent right now.
we'll never
Dude,
have?
focus
Do you think
on
they'll
that.
ever have a guest on it? Never.
The DUP interviewing Jelvis. Like, what the fuck? The podcast market is oversaturated.
The Land's Roar podcast.
Oversaturated. Oh my god. And different if they were doing that and it's like a 10-minute, here's how we're dealing with the situation, here's the party line.
No, they're trying to like a podcast. Like they're trying to make
Connor
themselves-
Burns goes on it.
Like the DUP trying to make themselves look cool is like your dad trying to let on he likes rap.
Oh my god.
Listen here, I'm a pancake face over nose, little Pengali.
God. Just imagine that podcast. The arm of the civil service is overgrown. You don't have to be overgrown with our sponsors at Manscaped.
Has one got balls like a Jerry Adams lookalike? You can.
Joe who should be hosting that podcast? Ian Paisley Jr. And it's in a pub. It's just him hammered. That's what I'd listen to that.
Yeah.
That'd be good. But yeah, like I was saying, the love for the Irish across the world is very clear. The Northern Irish, very much not so.
Just have to watch The Simpsons. Fat.
Yeah.
You see that clip?
Those Northern,
Protestant heaven and the Catholic heaven. Have you seen it?
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
That's fucking hilarious. Marge goes up to fucking heaven and she ends up in the Protestant one. And she goes, where's Bart and Homer? And they go, oh, he's over in the Catholic one. And they go over in the Catholic one. It's Mexicans and Italians and the Irish, right? And then she's like, where's Jesus? And they go over there and Jesus is on a trampoline in the fucking Catholic fucking heaven with Homer and all.
So I was in this bar. It was called the LBD in Dubai. I was just
What's it called?
LBD.
What's that stand for?
No idea. Was taking a piss in the toilet and an Indian guy came up beside me and heard me speaking.
An Indian guy?
Yeah. There's loads of them in the world. There's loads of Indians. But he came up to me. He's like, are you from Northern Ireland? Or he's like, you're from Ireland? I went, oh, yeah, Northern Ireland. They went, Northern Ireland? I went, yeah. And he went, up the fucking ra. And they just left. So what I'm saying is RPR shit. You guys got it nailed. You guys have got the catchphrases, slogans, shirts, the songs.
Sympathetic.
We've got now. I hope you don't enjoy masturbation too much.
Get your Brits up. I love kneecap.
I was they love kneecap.
In India?
Yeah,
Did you see this?
I know what I'm saying.
they do love them. Like
100%.
In fairness, I saw that on the fucking Give My Headpiece podcast because your mom was on it, the director,
yeah,
and he says like the most surprising one was like the Mumbai screenings were sold out like all week, and there's like photos from like Mumbai, of, like people
fucking.
queuing around
Wearing the
the corner.
balaclavas now.
And the thing is, when like there's loads of Irish bars that have stuff in Irish, but I don't even speak Irish. I think it's wrong.
Probably it's
Like-
it's like people getting Japanese
Yeah,
like script.
telephone was something like telephone, like the way it is in Spanish.
What is?
The word telephone, they had it on a telephone box, but it was spelled the Spanish way. And they were like, people were like, oh, that's Irish. You speak Irish. And I'm like, that's definitely Spanish. Like, I don't speak Irish, but the way that's written, I don't think that's Irish.
No, that was an Irish phone box.
Was it green and white?
Was it? No, it was red.
No, that's probably a figure.
What? No. How was it spelled?
I can't remember, but it was like an A at the end,
No.
which I think is
That's wrong.
Spanish.
Yeah.
But it did have a random fat in it, but it was like over the F.
It's like a wee guard from White Rock who puts
Are you
like...
sure it didn't say falcha?
I'm 100% sure.
No, how falcha spelled?
Falcha.
She's just called Alexandra, but there's a photo over the X for some reason.
Yeah.
Falcha. Falcha's F-A-I-L-T-E. Falcha.
Oh, I just can't get my head around this at all. God, I keep
I
trying.
I went to a good wee event the other day. I was doing sound for a thing for a festival, and it was Belfast place names. So it was like they were talking. It's like this research group that was doing like research into the origins of all these Belfast names, and like it was hilarious because you could like tell who was who in the audience because more or less every name, I would say 90% of the names they've found out, they were like, okay, so that comes from the Irish, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And you could just see people in the crowd go, fucking. And then like the odd
What
one,
did they think, but?
and then the odd one, it's like, oh, that comes from the Ulster Scots, or this is like a British landowner, and they're going, yeah. But the vast majority, it was all like Irish names, but it was really interesting. Like,
Yeah.
All of them will be Irish names that was anglicised.
but well, there was some things that were more modern, you know, and it was like even like the earliest place names, the likes that were all just stuff that were like, you know, it does what it says on the tin sort of stuff, like Castle Street, High Street, you know, like Maysfield, you know, all things that just relate to what was on that street. But then
What was on May Street?
so our Maysfield was like a fell called May had a field,
Field,
and
yeah.
that's where his animals fucking grazed. You know what I
It's a
mean?
farmer's law.
Right, okay.
And that's where like the Albert Bridge Road and
Our history's awful fucking boring, isn't it?
yeah. But it got
There was
fucking
a
class.
crop there once.
There,
Ballymacack. Ballyhagamore.
that
Town of the
actually
Big
found
Shed.
What was on Ballymacack? Was it
it's
the
not-
gay district?
It's the town of the big shade.
It's not turning the big shit. It's turning the soft shit.
Oh, so the high fiber diet up in Ballyhack.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So it's not more. It's like an old Irish word, like more, like it's like soft. So
Land of the soft shite.
onto the soft shit.
There we go. Boring as fuck. Our place names.
Tully Carnet, you know what that means?
No. Means your name's Justin for the next 2 miles. What does it
Kill all
mean?
kids.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. No, it doesn't mean that.
Does?
Doesn't.
See you saying about like the fella in the toilets, like saying
Up there,
"Opera."
fucking right.
Like what was it like in Turkey? Like it's hilarious. See like going down the street and down the strip.
I used to wind the cunts up.
You said as soon as you said like Irish, they're like, "Oh, Irish." I know Jerry Adams. You know, Jerry Adams is my father-in-law or something, or like.
To go, Fulcher go road? No. Or I used to let on to be English, then they used to go, oh, what, mate? No.
Yeah.
And then they used to go, you are from? And I used to go, no. And then I used to change the accent, do you remember?
Yeah.
I'd do Scottish, I would do English, I'd change it. And they were like, what are you, you bastard?
I remember my mum told me one time when she went to Turkey, but it was like in like the 80s, and because she was blonde,
Oh, they'll torture dollars.
she was like, it was the worst
It's
place
still
ever.
like that.
Really? If
Yeah.
you're blonde?
Yeah. Blonde, blue eyes. I get scared for my kids because they're all blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah. And
They're fame and they were kids because they're like wanting to look after them. But then I was going when they're teenagers and stuff. No, fuck that.
you wouldn't send them because they do just. They'll be like,
Well, there's
how
a lot
much
of
to you?
disrespect for women.
Women, yeah.
Women aren't allowed to work in bars or like it's all men. Everywhere you go, restaurants, everything's all men.
Aye. I weirdly thought Dubai would be like that. That's not really. They would like the women that live there adhere to that religious standard, but there's no law that you have to. Do you know what I mean? It's not like
Well, the law in Turkey is that they're not allowed to work.
yeah, they can't do that. Fuck, brutal. Shit, want to be a woman in Target. Men can go anywhere.
That's why they're not part of the European Union. You know what?
Yeah, because there's human rights abuses. They don't like that. Didn't they kick out Hungary out of the EU under Orban?
Did
he? Yeah, or was Hungary ever in it?
Don't know.
Look it up.
Let's look it up.
Because I know Orban had violated human rights.
Hungary had Chile and Turkey in the World Cup.
Jeremy Orban?
Victor.
No. Fuck's sake.
Have you ever met anyone that's committed genocide? I have. I met one. There was a woman from Burma called Aung San Suu Kyi, who was this political prisoner for years because it was under a military junta, so a military government. The military ran everything, and she set up protests. Eventually, the military gave them an election, and they lost, and she took over after years of being under house arrest.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
she won a Nobel Peace Prize and stuff for bringing democracy to Burma. And she did this tour of the school. Everyone met her, and then she went back and she got elected into the head of government in
They
Burma.
wiped everybody out.
Slaughtered Muslims. And there is a photo of me with this woman who committed genocide. Like,
Wait, so she visited here?
yeah, she did like a tour of here because she'd won the Nobel Peace Prize. Look up Aung San Suu Kyi.
Oh, yeah. I remember her being under house arrest and all. Like,
Yeah, there is a photo of me with her. Like, what's up?
fuck, here, sure, I met King
Billy-
Charles.
Did you? Did he commit one though? He's just there.
By affiliation, you know.
He's just there. He doesn't.
Well, he's the head of the paratroop regiment.
He doesn't do it. He just chills.
And Boris Johnson.
Where'd they commit genocide?
That's genocide, but they're done wiped out a
dictionary definition. Isn't it? just the definition of it is how I define it.
Define genocide.
Well, genocide isn't necessarily just invading a country under the pretense of war. It has
No,
to
it's
be
killing people for
not
that.
necessarily. A genocide specifically has to be an attack under one minority or ethnicity or one ethno group. It has to be a targeted
Yeah,
thing.
for the
That's-
purpose of ethnically cleansing the area.
Yes, that's technically what a genocide isn't just killing people. Like Hiroshima wouldn't have technically been a genocide because it was during a war. The two countries were at war, and they weren't going, "Oh, we're just trying to kill the Christians in there." A genocide has to be.
Paramilitaries, then, was that genocide?
Is there anything
Maybe.
about it that
Don't know, I
means
don't
that
think
it
so.
has to be like a dominant power?
It also
or
has to
something?
be within, like a government has to do it. Like you can't, like a terrorist group can't really commit a genocide.
The government was playing both sides here,
Yeah,
so it was genocide.
not really. Not technically. Not for what it is. It has to be like a mass scale. And even in here, a lot of it was done over covert operations. It kind of has to be an open thing. Certainly what has happened in Palestine. Yeah, but that is. But a genocide is it's if you're attacking one ethnicity
famine
within a
here.
country. Yeah, that counts as it. I would give it.
Yeah, that is a genocide.
Yeah, I would count that as that. But yeah, like the Troubles, either side I wouldn't.
No.
Because the policy wasn't openly go out and just murder people on the street. Even though they did do that, it wasn't like that's in the
No, but
fucking
was the British
agenda.
government played both sides here to do that?
Yeah, but I mean, also, so did the IRA, didn't we?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Didn't we?
But the IRA was infiltrated by the British government. That's my point.
Yeah. But they were also killing a lot of people.
Yes,
But it wouldn't have
but
fallen.
that's my point. The IRA
I love how this
and the
podcast
loyalist
started under like
the loyalist paramilitaries. Both of them were played by the British government.
yeah. I love how this podcast started us being like, where's the weirdest place you fingered someone? And now it's just went, well, I mean, the technical definition of a genocide is. But yeah, to cut my story short, it is just, there's a photo of me with a woman who has killed so many Muslims. I'm like, that can't get out there. If I ever get really
you've
famous and
publicised
I'd be like getting really big in the 50s and then there's a photo of you and Hitler, like,
Would you rather have a photo of her or Jimmy Savile?
oh, absolutely her. Because at the time,
That's mad that you said that.
at the time,
That's mad that you said
no,
that.
no, let me finish, right?
Jimmy
Which is
Savile.
what Jimmy would say.
Jimmy Savile made a fucking group a few dead bodies and a few children, but he didn't fucking kill fucking thousands of people.
If you could fuck your way to a genocide, he did it.
No,
He
but that's
did
not genocide.
He did a fuckicide.
We're talking about genocide here.
I don't know. She was a pleasant person when I met her. He was.
That's like getting your photo with Hitler.
Yeah.
I think these people said the minute going, Hitler wasn't a bad person.
That's a growing thing, and a lot of that is
Isn't it?
revisionist history.
But is that not to try and bring in?
Yeah.
Do you not think it's awful funny to have these sports stars in America saying Hitler wasn't a bad person, and all this stuff starting to come in from the government where they're like, you can't be transgender, you can't be this, you can't be that.
I know what you're saying because I've been looking at it like that too. Like they're kind of the growing like resentment of that. Like, oh, you can't be transgender, you can't be this, and then going, oh, you actually, technically they couldn't have killed 6 million in the camps, and this just outright denial of historical fact, where they're going, no, actually.
Oh, we actually made him out to be a bad person, but he had the interest of his country at heart, and that's what we should be doing. And you're going, whoa.
That's
Whoa.
You start going, all right,
And then, am I a woke cunt then?
you're a woke cunt. You're a woke you're a red pilled woke pussy. Cock soy
Is the
boy.
way-
That's what you are.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what you are. You're a little woke bitch.
And would you say you're woke?
I mean, by the definition of it, kind of yes, but I also hate that word. But yeah,
I hate the
I am
word too.
I'm liberal and progressive, yeah. But even then, I'm progressive, and then you meet someone who has views, and you're like, oh, fuck you, shut up.
And then you have people who are military fucking grade fucking
Yeah.
progressive. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
hold
yeah.
on a minute.
You're like, relax,
Where
man.
does this stop?
See, the thing is, know what it is? The old generation who fought in World War II is now dead, by and large. So when they were alive, and if you had any politician who would have went, oh well, Hitler wasn't that bad, they would go, what the fuck? You would never get in. But they're all kind of gone now, so no one who grew up in that time is really alive to know what it was like. So they're all kind of like, oh, maybe it was that. Do you know what I mean?
But were they sold the pup back in the day?
In terms of,
Like the war and what was
well,
it?
they
there?
would have fought in it, or their dads and brothers would have
Right,
fought
and I
in it.
get that. But I'm saying, when they sold the pup, was it yet again another thing where something happened in Europe in a way, like, and Hitler could have been the same way too.
Yeah.
Hitler maybe didn't want to fucking go into other countries and whatever, because reading into it,
Nah, he did.
But did he do it because he was forced by these fucking bigger puppets that run the world, and they're like, here, we want to do this or to do. It's fucking mad.
I don't know. Are you
Hard
going?
of the
Are you
man.
going Illuminati with this?
We're going Kanye with this.
Yeah.
No, but how can somebody get so big so quick? Like, how was he able to do it?
Lil Nas X
How long
was a SoundCloud rapper
Yeah.
and took over the world in
How
2017.
long do you have for me to explain how he was able to do that? Because it is genuinely a year of GCSE history. But it is.
No, I know what
year.
you're taught, but is that the true reflection of what actually went on?
Yeah.
Because, it went to this and it went to that.
He got
and
very lucky.
What?
He got very lucky.
It was a good opportunist.
Yeah, because
But that's what I mean. Did they get him that big where he did then fucking go, fuck this, I ain't going for
because
it?
wasn't it the Chancellor was like sick, so then he wasn't able to make like executive decisions. So then he,
No, what it was they put him in. Who was the guy? Ludendorff, the president, made Hitler
president.
chancellor because Hitler had grown in popularity. This is a time when Germany's political situation was very unstable. Elections every few months. They didn't have a stable government. He was almost like. Do you remember the Tories brought in the Lib Dems for a coalition?
yeah,
They
because
basically.
they didn't even the Nazis didn't
I know
have
how this
a
works,
majority.
lads.
Yeah.
I know the history of this.
Yeah.
I'm not asking that. I'm just saying, not much goes on in the world without the fucking richest people letting it happen. And letting it happen for a reason.
I've distanced myself from this.
And who's the richest
Who
people?
are the richest people by and large, Paddy? Are you trying to say the Jews let Hitler in? That's a theory.
Listen,
That's a stab in the dark.
listen. Listen this out, right?
Yeah, I'll hear you.
Listen this out. They let him get to a certain stage, and then he Do you know when you watch like the Vikings and the Vikings joined forces with each other in the country, and then they went and invaded England, and then all of a sudden, fucking they started turning on each other for power and glory, right?
Yeah.
Could that not have happened with Hitler? Where they fucking pushed him to do whatever he was doing, and then he went, well, I'm going to get rid of these cunts because they've put me into power and they can take me out of
I'll
power.
say this, from his early days, did not like them.
No, because
was,
they fucked him about his paintings and all. Yeah.
You're fucking
I do genuinely think that. No. If you look into Hitler,
I get what you're saying.
they let him get to a certain stage and then he got out of control. And then they were like, oh, fuck, we fucked up. Let's look into this. The fucking British royal family supported him at one stage.
Oh, yeah.
And were visiting him. So they didn't think he was coming to invade them. That's my point. Like,
A lot of them...
If you look throughout history, and I'm going beyond that, back to fucking Vikings, back to fucking England when it was divided into 4 different countries, right? And then one king took over the whole fucking thing. It's always happened.
Yeah.
Somebody gets power, they want to fucking take over. If you want to go into that, people talk about Wolfstone in fucking Ireland being a Presbyterian fucking leader in Ireland that tried to outthrow the hand of fucking Britain. There's minutes from a meeting where he went, do you know what? See, when we get rid of Britain, why don't we go and get a couple of wee islands for ourselves? He was wanting to do what he was fighting against in his own fucking country to give it himself.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
That's
but that's the whole point. Like, he was given power by certain people within the political sphere of Germany, and he was a very, very good maneuverer of the chaos of that time.
If you had said 5 years ago that there's going to be a president in America that's going to try and take land off Denmark and take Canada, you laughed at my face if I said that.
Yeah.
It's basically happening right now at this fucking minute.
It's weird. It's one of those when he says that. Also, it bothered me. I said President Ludendorff, President Hindenburg. That really fucked me, annoyed me for 5 minutes.
Did you see they opened a bar in Little?
Yes.
That's Sean going, you boys are too heavy into this.
Yeah.
You can get pints and and some canoppers.
Can I tell you
McDonald's
something?
too.
The Lidl on the Stewartstown Road is known as the biggest off sales in Lidl's whole entire fucking thing. That sells the most drink, can I just say? That one is Stewartstown Road.
Yeah.
Wait until we get pints now.
And then
They will open a bar in that one. I actually was in Antrim and I went, we
They were
don't have an orange juice maker in our one on Stewartstown Road. And then I thought about it. If it was mixing with Fagda, it fucking would. Do you know what I mean?
Wonder how much the pints are going to be.
They're going to be cheap. They're going to be the cheapest pint you can get.
I don't know if I like it. The shopping on a Friday is annoying enough without drunk people in
The
your way.
queues to the fucking checkouts are bad enough.
Yeah.
Never mind some cunt standing waiting in the queue to get 2 pints off the wee girl. And she's going, give me 2 minutes after run and pour him 2
Do you know,
pints.
do
you're
we-
trying to lift a wee pot of chocolate out of the bread thing and you just hear, sweet Caroline.
I'm trying to negotiate, trying to get round, get some fucking pastrami ham or something. Someone's taking a piss against the yogurt.
That happens in this Stewartstown one anyway.
I know I'm going to be going. My
We have
nanny,
that before the
my nanny's going to come back from Little and be like, man, keep flirting with me. And I'm like, well, fucking throw it back. Let's get some free desserts in.
That's-
smoking,
Daz
the
everywhere.
smoking area is going to be mental at Little in it.
Dads everywhere are going to be like, no, here, I'll go and do the shop. It's all right.
Little's busy tonight. Steve Aoki's doing a headline
Little
set
by
at the bar.
little. Give you everything.
Yeah,
I'm going to start
you
taking
ever
sets.
dreamed of.
My dad's never out of a supermarket. His guy comes home hammered like, here, I got you all baguettes. There you go. There you go. I love you, son.
Your ma got fingered in Little.
There will be people their mom and dad met in a Little.
No?
Imagine your girl going out to Little, she cheats on you and like gets steaming. Goes home 1 hour boy. You just hate Little for the rest of your life.
Just sucking somebody else's Frankfurt. She's like, she says that she's going out with her mates, and then she comes back with like an ironing board, and you're like, how long? Thought you were going to Limelight.
Yeah. Well, we got pan of chocolat in your back pocket. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I like the idea of it.
A little cart.
And it's right beside you.
It's so close to me, you've no idea. That's why I don't like it. It's the closest bar to me is a Little. It's a 2-minute walk.
It'll be a slagging in schools now. It's like, your dad drinks in Little. I saw him when I was getting a shop or something.
I wonder, like, how weird our country's government is about drinking stuff. How the fuck is that?
Yeah, how's that happen? They won a big legal case against the government to be
Little
able
bit?
to do it. Yeah.
Right, I see. Part of me is like, because I know that, isn't it the way the law works is,
Everybody's worried about the far right. I'm worried about Little taking over.
I'm worried about the far right meeting in Little and talking about it. That's
What
I
if
think.
Little is the new fascists?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Very cheap, but brutal to anyone who's not white. But the thing is, like, isn't the way our law works here, and I read this on a wee infographic, so I might be wrong, they don't administer new bar licenses.
yeah.
Yes, you have to recycle a bar license or an off license.
inherit it.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why I don't like this now is that's a big business. Nightlife struggling as it is that now what bars are going to be? Is a fucking Asda.
Has that held up? So have they had to take that from an independent
Little
bar?
can get it, yeah, but they can afford it. It's not hard for them to get it.
Yeah.
Is the issue? So now I'm like, are we?
Bars
now,
are falling on their knees, so it's easier to get.
yeah. So now are we gonna get to the point?
Which Little is it, by the way?
Dundonald?
Dundonald?
Right, so they've got that from that bar that burnt down facing the Ulster Hospital.
No, it's back again.
Is that back?
Are you thinking the old Mode Inn? It might have been from there.
There's one closed recently over there, and that's where they've got it from.
There's one that always catches fire and just keeps coming back. Like
Some
there's
bond
one
hall.
that's
There's some bond hall fucking.
yeah, there is. There's one bar in Dundonald that's like caught fire like twice in like 6 years. And you're like,
Is that the one facing the hospital? That caught fire.
There's another one that caught fire too. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, the old Mode Inn. I don't think it ever came back. Actually, it wasn't my kind of place. Anyway, a lot of Dundonald, like the bars in Dundonald, you go in, it's just all old men. Like, it's not a.
Most bars are like that now.
There's if you go to Ballyhack, that's the young ones.
culture isn't the way it was.
Nah, true.
House drinking and fucking stuff is more a younger thing.
Yeah, that's why nightclubs are dead.
Yeah.
Like me and my friend went out Monday, went to Boombox, and they were like, "It's a bit quiet up there." It was just us two, and I was like, "I'm not sitting here. It's just fucking awful." But it used to be fucking Monday nights. Students would be out,
And there's
fucking-
more students than ever.
Yeah, but they do not go out and drink.
No.
They'll go to like a big. They'll go to one night out.
Belgium. They'll go to Belgium and sit there and fucking. They'll go. Do you know what I mean?
You said it right. I know you said Belgium first. I can't know you can't. But they'll go to like one big rave a week, and they'll spend all the money they would have spent all week on that one night.
Yeah, going to Telegraph.
Which, do you know what, is probably healthier for you. Because we're all like, students aren't drinking 6 days a week anymore.
Fucking woke nonsense.
Woke, no, they're not
Stick a
depressed.
kettle on.
No
Stick a
liver
kettle on. I want a
disease.
cup of tea.
He's got dementia over the course of his post. Stick a kettle on, starts kicking over the radiator. Oh, we had another question on the Patreon that we didn't catch, so I'll answer it on this. Lauren Murphy wants to know, any recommendations for Amsterdam?
Any recommendations?
I do.
What's she after?
1 and 2.
What is she after? Recommendations for what?
I don't know, just shout out your best Amsterdam now.
I love the fucking thing, the museum where your man cuts open all the bodies.
I have never been to that one.
That is
I think
fucking.
it's just called Bodies, isn't it?
It's unfucking real.
And he gets actual bodies.
People donate their bodies to him, right? And
As I die, my last wish.
but
Let me be the 2 o'clock tour.
It's not what you think. It's literally he opens up the body, so there'll be one section for sexual reproduction, another section for muscles, another section for the eye.
I see.
It's fucking unreal. I loved it.
Bodies always.
But what is he being looked at? Like,
What?
is he being looked at?
There's a
'Cause-
license.
You know what I
He's
mean?
moving to a little.
Body World's Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Go to it. Body World's
That
Amsterdam.
does sound like it's kind of sexy, and then you go there.
It's
You're
like,
like someone's got their hair cut off.
It's fucking class.
That honestly, it does sound interesting.
but that's the thing. Like, what I mean is, like, he chose to do that
Yeah.
line of work.
Yeah,
What are we looking at
I
his
get what you
internet
mean.
history?
this guy's a Dahmer.
Yeah. Also, if you didn't hear me while I was filling up a kettle, Wonder Bar 1 and 2. There's 2
Oh,
of
is
them.
that what you said? I thought you said you'd recommendations 1 and 2, and I was like, and
No.
they are.
There's
So Wonder Bar.
Wonder Bar and Wonder Bar the sequel.
Take some
they're
truffles, go
brilliant
for a
bars.
walk in the big park. You'll have the best time of your life.
The Van Gogh Museum's very good too.
And the wee pedalos. If you want to have a good time, go on the pedals and try and navigate your way around the canals.
Yeah,
It's good crack.
that sounds like my idea of hell,
It
but
was
I'm sure it's fun.
in a big group. Hilarious.
Okay, that's fun. See, people go to Amsterdam for like drinking holidays, and I'm like, that is the worst place to go because dear as fuck. But see, trying to navigate them streets when you're either stoned or steaming, and people are just it's
On
just
a
like a real life Frogger, like
Yeah, that and
Banana show.
In a
Go to a
canal.
banana show.
bananas.
they depress me so much.
Trying to navigate the canals on
Yeah.
a pedalo
Steaming.
when stoned is fucking hilarious.
That's the I've been so many times and I can't remember what
Have you
happened.
ever been fingered?
In Amsterdam?
What?
Have you ever been fingered in Amsterdam?
No, have you?
No.
Okay.
That should be a fucking sitcom.
Fingered in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a TV executive. You pitch me fingered in Amsterdam.
It's a bunch of wee lads from Belfast going to Amsterdam and trying to navigate a fucking pedalo up and down the fucking canal and end up getting fingered by an Eastern fucking European fucking mafia group.
Okay, I'll take that, right? Premise. Here's my pitch for what I think fingered in Amsterdam is. Group of 8 lads all go into a dark room. One of them gets fingered. Bring them into the light. You have to figure out which one got fingered.
It's like
No,
and it's the one that's sitting there like that.
It's the one that's
like Devil.
It's
Did you ever watch
Nutella, I swear.
No, Devil, the film where they're all on the lift.
Is there buns in that drawer, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Just having a wee afternoon tea during
Fuck it.
this recording.
Fuck
We
it.
bought buns for Megan, but we didn't need any of them. But we had one.
Never bought
Partner.
buns for anybody else.
Aye, but the OnlyFans girl comes in, you get the buns out.
She didn't need any
Did she
buns.
get the buns out?
For the right price, she would have.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, I get Megan's sound. I get on very well with her. Was it good crack?
Do you subscribe to her?
I do not.
You seen any of her stuff?
I have not.
Aye.
She seems your.
actually
She seems your type.
I actually haven't. Yes, because I found out what my type is the other day when my friend said it to me and I didn't realise. And they're like, "That's your type?" I was like, "No, I don't have
Megan?
a type." Not me. Well, she
Megan
would
is
fall
your
within
type.
the remits of
She
it.
does, yeah.
Small girls with big tits is apparently
tattoos,
my
yeah.
type.
Yeah.
Tattoos not always. I don't always go for
Oh, you like a
tattoos.
big butt too.
I like a big butt, but yeah, if they're small and have big tits, and I feel bad that that's my type because it sounds dead
Shallow.
and I didn't know it was my type until everyone pointed out all my exes, and they were like, they were all that, they all were that, and I'm like, fuck.
That's why they're exes. You need to go outside the realm.
I need a tall girl, with no tits, and a
And a
dick.
dick. Do you know when they say that stuff gets put in the news to distract you from things that's happening? Kanye West's wife with no clothes on at the fucking Grammys.
Oh, I saw that.
You zoomed in, didn't you?
Oh, I shaver. She shaved it right down though. That's too bold for me. I don't like that.
But did she have clear panties? Like
No, didn't have panties at all.
nothing?
You see the lips like?
Can you?
Yep. Can you? Yep, you can. And you know what it is? See, like a proper shaven down fanny where there's no hair on it.
A what?
Shaven down fanny where there's no hair on it at all, right?
You're posh until you say funny.
Yeah, comes out of it. Yeah, I'm a
said
real mixed bag as a person.
like
Shaven
funny
down
is
funny sounds like
funny
a
is
band.
the most Northern Irish thing you say.
Yeah.
Funny.
And also, I'm not even posh. I just talk like this because I had to do fucking speech therapy. can't get rid of it.
Seen that she had shaven her fanny.
Yeah. So I was perusing the photos, Patrick, and I saw her minge, right? But she'd shaven it right down. And see a shaven down fanny. Do you know what it looks like? Do you know when you pass someone in the street and you give the wee half-hearted smile? Do you know that? That's what a wee shaven.
Simpson myth.
Yeah. That's what a wee shaven fanny looks like. It looks like a how you doing, mate. It looked like her fanny was going like. Then mom was like, "It's weird, isn't it?"
Very good looking woman.
She is, but he's mental. I know that's
But
not.
she's mental too.
No, I
see
know.
there's people going, he's so mean and
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he preaches.
surely if she doesn't want to do it, she can say no.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he preaches Christianity and all this good living and all. And he's like, here, do you want to see my wife's lunch on the fucking floor of the Grammys? Do you know what I mean?
It's like one of them ones, like, no, like trying to prove to Kim, look what I have now.
It is. And do you know what's sad? No, mate. No, what's sad? She doesn't give one fuck. Like, she doesn't give
But
a
she,
shit.
even if she did, she can't let on.
No, I know, but I think she moved on pretty quickly. She went out with Pete Davidson.
I think she was always about the dick anyway.
She's never went out with someone with small belly. Like
Kanye doesn't get his bits out.
he had before, eh?
No, but he doesn't. Like, if he really wanted to make a statement, what side you just going to keep the buns over there for yourself, are you?
I don't want a bun, but thank you.
Give the hun the bun.
I don't want some. Wee man's being good.
Yeah, that's why you kept them over. You took the fucking chocolate one. You
Such a wee granny.
fuck's sake. That's what he was at.
Where'd you get the buns from?
Craig's.
Hey, look, you know what they would be great with? Wee bit of custard. Wee bit of hot custard.
I love custard.
That's a real Protestant thing to do.
It's not a Protestant thing.
Do you know what's really nice? Madagascar vanilla custard from Marks.
It's like dead thin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the tits. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm pushing. He's like, no, it's class. You did the reverse of what I just did. You went smacked out then, Paul. You went, no, what's class? Madagascar and vanilla thin custard.
From Marcy's.
Role reverse there.
Forget where he came from.
Swallow the bum.
You'll not see Paddy McDonald drinking a pint little anyway.
Over your mic, Sean, you caveman. Finish what's in your mouth.
He is a caveman.
Is it?
What?
All my family eat like that. I don't.
Mouth open and all?
tortured.
No, I would do my fucking tits and I'm with him on this.
Whole family are
Fuck
like the
off.
Simpsons.
Nah.
Spitting the food all over you.
Table manners cost nothing like other people to eat their food.
We just be sitting fucking getting
And I'm
dinner
chewing
somewhere.
And I'm
on
chewing
holiday.
plastic that came off my vape.
I'm trying to like enjoy myself. He's going, stop fucking smacking.
No, that does. No, you're right. That does, man. Right in your ear. No. Oh, I hate that.
Sean shows you what's getting chewed up in his mouth. It's like looking in a cement mixer.
I hate. No, I am actually with him on this.
Deal with it.
No, stinking. Eat away from me.
Luke made lovely eclairs and brought them into the studio the other day.
Who?
Luke.
Oh, very nice.
Here's the fucking game changer. See the fucking wee cream inside it? Made it with Bailey's.
Right. Okay. Now we're.
Like,
now I'm listening.
I went, this is a fucking multi-million-dollar idea. Look,
That's great.
I was like, holy fuck. It was like immaculate. Like chocolate eclairs with fucking Bailey's in the middle.
That's great.
Jesus Christ.
That's actually genius.
Isn't it?
I'll buy one.
It's been done.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh,
It has been done.
thought we were getting Luke rich. Tell
Has
him.
been
Tell
done.
Luke I want one. I'll buy one.
We need to go to Newry to the bakery called. Look up the cafe and thing. Is it called Edmonton's or something? Bakery in Newry, and I swear to God, they do a fucking vanilla slice that you will not get anywhere.
Oh, I love a vanilla slice.
Well, fucking
That's
Bianca's-
Kanye's wife. That hers, right?
I was trying to get out there. She got her vanilla
He
slice.
got her slice head. Some Bailey's coming out of that. I love how I got kicked out, and they're like, "Why are we not?" They weren't invited.
Nope. I read it. It was a statement like the left. It wasn't.
See, I read a statement from the Grammys that were like, "Yeah, he was not invited. He's banned from here." And he just showed up and went, "There's my naked wife. Can I come in?"
Is it the Shelburne?
Shelburne. We need to go there.
Is it nice, huh?
Oh fuck. We do a Patreon episode of going to
We could do
Shelburne.
we could do for the Shelburne what Kieran's done for Dougie's Goodies.
Yeah.
Have you seen the fucking big shop they've opened in Fountain Lane?
Hey, right. It's
They're
class.
eating good.
They're eating good. There's a big quote outside it that says Kieran Bartlett, and it goes chocolate, 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 cream chocolate, Kieran Bartlett. And I'm like, I said that, you fucker. That's my words. I've been misquoted by the bakery. Where's my 15s?
Where was
Where's my French fancies?
where was
Kieran
Dougie's
needs to
Goodies
do-
before Kieran Bartlett?
Kieran needs to do a fucking. He needs to turn up uninvited to Dougie's Goodies with you naked. Just your dick dressed up.
Me
like
and a wee
fucking-
sheer.
A chocolate eclair
Yeah.
with fucking Bailey's.
Two
poured on
15s
top.
is the balls. I'm surprised Kieran doesn't have shares in that company. The man did one. See, fair, it is fantastic. Like it is.
Oh, great bakery. Like,
Yeah. Do you know how you know it's great? Because you get people to go, I find it's a bit overrated. And the minute you get that, you're like, it is great, and you're just a dick.
aye.
Go and eat a French fancy and tell me that.
They're amazing. Yeah, they're amazing.
You get your person goes, I feel like it had a lot to be desired.
Yeah. You're like, shut. It's just say it's nice. You don't need to be a contrarian. Was it Kieran got the cake, the big French fancy cake for his birthday? So it was like a big cake, but like 3 layers, like fucking chocolate and cream. See that with some custard? So good. I really like custard. I can't have cake without it. Love my custard. But did you even put custard on?
Do you like bird's custard?
Birds, the red packet one. Yeah, I love bird's custard.
I don't like custard.
No.
I used to hate it when I was a kid. I wouldn't eat it until I tasted it. And I think you're the same. My mom used to go,
What a sense.
you don't like that?
Right, yes, I get you, yeah. Yeah, my mom used
Like
to.
we were in the Amish country in Pennsylvania, right? And they barbecue corn on the street corners.
The what country?
Hamish.
And what's that?
Hamish people. The Dutch people who live in America.
I thought they were the Amish. My mistake.
No, they're the Hamish.
The Hamish? Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Do not say to me that you say funny and fucking then tell me that it's Hamish and fucking what it
No, you said it was Hamish. I said it was Amish.
Yeah, they say Amish, but we don't fucking talk like that.
No, you.
We don't say things the
No,
way
you
it's
don't
meant to be.
because you just say words
Will we
wrong.
go into Irish words here and see you trying to pronounce them?
No.
Right, well then don't fucking...
So, right, you're right. No, because I've never encountered that language. Stop making out like you're still learning English. I mean, you sound like you are, but you're not still learning English. It's
Why would I want to speak proper English when it was a language that was forced upon me?
don't get all political about it just because
No,
you
but I'm just
mispronounce
saying.
words.
Yeah.
No, don't go full
But I
fucking.
don't want to fucking speak it properly. I want to speak it the way I want to speak it.
Well, you're still speaking it though, just
Right.
incorrectly.
And you do that too, because you say funny,
Funny. Yeah, funny.
right?
Yeah, that's that word. Funny. There's no funny community out in fucking America.
Right?
Nor is there a Hamish. But go
How do
on,
you
you
know?
were in Hamish country. They were making
And
corn.
they're making the corn. And I was like, I don't like corn. And then I tasted it and I went, I do like corn.
Right.
So that's my point.
Yeah. Would your ma just
Cluster
go,
would have been, you don't like that. I probably as a kid went, I don't like that because I looked at it. So my mom went, he doesn't like that. And never tried me on it.
yeah, I get you.
So I just didn't get it.
Whereas my mom would tell me for things I wanted, be like, oh, golden nuggets, you don't like them. Just so she wouldn't have to buy them.
There's a wee man in my class.
Have you tasted custard?
Yes.
When?
Like a good load of times. Like I
When?
tasted
Like
custard.
recently?
Like I said last time I tasted custard, it was maybe 3 years ago.
It's way too long ago. Custard's changed.
It has changed. Especially if you get the Madagascar vanilla bean one from Marcy's.
Fucking
Man, it's so good. It is
Like-
so good.
If you're
I can
like,
have custard in a pastry, I can have that. I can't have fucking
so you like a Boston cream,
yes. Yeah, I like that.
but you don't like warm custard poured over cake.
Fuck that. No.
No.
No, why? Because a wee
School,
lad-
lumpy
it's-
fucking lumpy.
because a wee lad in
custard
my class used to fucking mash it. We used to get chocolate cake and custard, and he used to mash it up and go, want a big bowl of diarrhea.
See,
and
that's
I
not a
think
reason.
That's not a reason. That's so nice, man.
No, so now I associate it with fucking shit.
Like I've seen a shite in a pint. I don't stop drinking beer. Do you know what I mean?
That is a big pint of diarrhea.
But it hasn't stopped me. It's not like I'm never drinking beer again.
He's not even doing wordplay. He's just shit in the cup.
I have seen that, like in
I've
a
seen
bar.
it too.
Yeah.
It's awful. Working in a bar, you just see the horrors of man. You see the lowest of humanity. Especially when you have to clean the toilets. Oh, God. Just shit.
I tell you about the time I saw somebody in the middle of the dance floor.
Shitting.
He's fighting with this wee girl, but then like they were arguing. And they didn't seem to know each other. Like, but they were arguing. And halfway through, like I saw they started to get a wee bit flirty. And he was wearing tracksuit bottoms, like, and he whipped down his tracksuit bottoms and fucking dipped his dick and balls in the paint and handed it to her. And then
she drank it?
She'd start drinking it.
Mm.
I mean, if that was like a tenant, I'd rather drink that.
Imagine them two talking about how they met on their wedding day.
It was
And
like,
when he pulled down his Le Cog Sportif pants.
and then paint on him, so it was like his work. It was his fucking work.
Was that in a Witherspoons?
No, it was in a bar in a.
Do you know what?
Rural town.
I can see why
I'm not gonna say
that. I
what.
can see why that worked because that's confidence. That's confidence I don't have. I could do it in a shot glass, maybe. It's fucking wee tiny. But I couldn't do it. I don't need a pint glass rim and my dick to be compared because I'm doing nothing.
Willie pulls out a thimble.
He
and
was
goes,
just
"Look."
about fitting it in. He was just about fitting it in.
Oh, he's just about fit. That's still impressive.
That's what I mean.
I could maybe in a Sahi glass, they're dead thin.
Or a Peroni one.
Yeah. See, a Heverly glass? Oh, you'll emasculate yourself. Don't do it. You'll look like you have a wee child dick in one of them. It's like a big bowl.
He could have fucking stuck his dick in a stain and it would have looked alright.
Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive.
I can't believe it. Full dick and balls in the pint. And she's like, oh, bottoms up, chin, chin.
And she giving the wee like eyes like
How can you give someone sexy eyes when you're drinking their cock water? Being like,
I've seen it done.
I'm gonna remain.
Hot water sounds like a bitter that they sell in England.
He then came up to me and asked for Where's My Mind by the Pixies 5 times. Even after I played it twice, he kept asking for it.
And you weren't arguing?
No. Who would argue with him?
No, he's giving them 3 pints. I'm the same. Cheers, lad.
Carlsberg don't
Do you know what?
do
I'm saying
free
that's gross. If a girl dipped her titty in a cocktail, I drink it.
What about her, dude?
Nah. How you dipping that in?
Some girls have flappy flaps.
And then those women can keep them to themselves. Thank you. I like mine neat and tidy.
That's so
I don't
bad.
give a fuck. I like it all packed in there. Tuckered in. Nice wee piss canyon. Do you know what I mean?
burrito. Not a
Yeah,
kebab.
nice wee well wrapped.
You're going to narrow yourself down as time goes on, you know.
Yeah, I know. I already have. I don't give a fuck. Like people.
You're going to have to become a pedo.
No, I'm not. But
I'm going to start going to Gulliver's Kingdom.
yeah. You're gonna have to. Patreon.
hasn't Teddy Valley anymore.
Patreon.
What happened to all these valleys?
I didn't say tiny. I said tidy. Didn't say that. I said tidy.
So it has to be a teddy
Tucked
hairy
all
valley.
in. You said that to
Not
be all.
hairy.
It has to be.
We sprinkle something. We better desiccate. We better desiccate a coconut on the top of the bun. You know what I mean?
We better Angel Delight on it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have Angel Delight?
I had Angel Delight there. It
Yeah. That's stinking.
I loved it.
was great, and it is.
And you don't like custard? What the fuck?
I don't even know
that
what it
doesn't
is.
make
It's just
sense.
mousse, isn't it?
It's yuck.
When I think of it now, of the taste of it, I go, I was minging.
It's just pure sugar, like.
Yeah.
Do they even sell it anymore?
Oh, aye. But
Is it
they're
still a
saying some of
thing?
those things that must be stinking now because they've had to
Sugar tax?
take all the fun out of it. That's one thing I loved on holiday. They didn't have the sugar tax over there.
If you
So
go,
like all the like Pepsi and all, I was like, oh, this wasn't in my head. This actually was way nicer.
if you go till that shop that burnt down in Sandy Row. Remember like the fucking supermarket thing that burnt down
Yes.
during the racist riots?
Yes, I remember.
He
Sorry,
sells
ran out.
Coca-Cola from Mexico. It still has Coke in it.
Yeah, it was great. It was fucking lovely. Sorry, we got a question from Ryan Alley. Did we finish
Ryan
the
who?
podcast on this?
Right now?
Yeah. Did we finish it all?
Yeah.
Did we not? All right. Happening, boys, was over in the homeland there for the weekend. Absolutely a quality. No wonder Willie's great-great-granddad wanted to steal it. What do you ever think of that transfer window? Paddy shite in it, even though Jota in. By the way, that is word for word what he has said.
Do you want me to read it in the Scottish accent?
Go ahead, mate.
I think they had a good transfer window.
Happening, boys, was over in the homeland that weekend. They're absolute quality. No wonder Willie's great granddad wanted to steal it. What do you think of the transfer window? Patty shite in it, even though Jota in.
I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Even though Jota in.
Jota
came
re-signed
back
for
to
Celtic.
Did you not see it?
I thought he was still there.
No, he left, went to Saudi Arabia, found out he was gay, gave him a hard time. Then he moved to France,
Is he?
had a hard time, yeah. And then apparently,
I wasn't why. I wasn't why.
My favourite player's not gay. Wasn't
No.
why.
He done something else. He done something like he let his, I don't know.
Teammate, fuck him.
He done something
he dipped his
disrespectful
dick
to
in a
Saudi Arabia.
paint.
Paint,
He
yeah.
dipped his paint, a dick in a
don't
paint
like
on the
alcohol
dance
over
floor, and they
there,
don't like
so-
that. They're like, that's very disrespectful.
Shouldn't be drinking out here.
So like Saudi Arabia Saudi Arabians kicked him out because like he done something.
Right.
He was disrespectful. So then
Celtic sold him for 25 million. He went to Saudi Arabia. It all fucking went to shit. Then he moved to France, and it all went to shit. And then Celtic signed him for 7 million. Good business. 18 months later.
Fair enough. He
and he
Scored in his
first game back.
First game back.
Didn't Rashford leave as well?
Went to Villa.
Rashford's photo, he looked like he fucking just got out of fucking some bar in Lidl.
Yeah.
Did you see the state of him?
He was rough as shit.
Didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Was there any other big business in the transfer window? Or was that pretty much Rashford, the fucking...
Omar Mamouche went to City.
Who's that?
Omar Mamouche sounds like
That's a
fucking...
funny name.
Sounds like
Mamouche.
what Kayan calls her dude.
Mamouche.
Get your Omar Mamouche. For the Grammys.
What's her name? Is it Bianca?
Bianca Sensori, isn't it?
So, yeah, something like that. Big Mamouche. Very good. Right, what have we got to promote before we go?
What have you got to promote?
I have UK dates on sale. Edinburgh is nearly gone. Glasgow's getting there. Liverpool, still loads of tickets left. 21st, 22nd, 23rd of March. WilliamThompsonComedy.com. The final performances of a scumbag millionaire.
Yes, I have the Barlands on sale, 16th of March. Unbelievable. I have the NI tour happening at the minute this goes out. Lisburn will be done because this goes out on Thursday night. I'm in Coal Island, sold out tonight. Tomorrow night, Mackerfelt. Get there. We're going to Portaferry, Port Roche on Valentine's Day. There's about 5 tickets left.
Yeah.
Theatre at the Mills nearly sold out. That's in April. Letterkenny's the very last place I'm going. I'm going to add it down, Patrick. The date's not in yet, but we will add one. Newcastle sold out. So lots of gigs, lots of places. The Bank, Armagh City Hotel, still plenty of tickets because it's a massive, massive fucking room. But yeah, the Barlands, 16th of March. The Old Firm match has been moved till that day. There is no Old Firm is what I'm going to be told. The Glasgow Derby is what they're going to say it's called. It's happening that day, and then I'm playing straight after.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Why are they calling it Glasgow Derby?
Because they're saying the Rangers died.
Because it's woke nonsense. Perpetuated by this fucking liberal.
I am playing London on the 20th of March, then Bristol the next night, then Liverpool, then Nottingham, and then finishing off in Newcastle. Tickets on paddymcdonnellcomedy.com or on shane.net or from the venues. Get involved, get tickets, and listen. If you enjoyed it, get on the Patreon. We have questions, we have banter, we have crack, and there's months and years of fucking content.
And how much is it?
It's £1.
£1 a month?
£1. You can pay what you want, can we? Or is it just £1?
I think it's just £1 now.
Right. So we need to change that you can pay what you want. But
We used to have that, and then we lost all of our money. Because we changed it.
Took a gamble.
fuck being a socialist. It's a fucking shit fucking conspiracy. Right? But yes, it's a fucking £1. Get involved. Get everybody to subscribe. There's loads of stuff there. And we'll see us all then. Mudblood Podcast, Patreon. Opera.